This is just a very short video to let you know that I've got a new novel for free, which you can subscribe to on my Substack. It's set in 1976 in Britain that was famous for being a very long, very hot summer with a drought, and there were standpipes so that people had to get water in certain areas by queuing up on the street. It was a summer that anybody who lived through it remembers as being exceptionally hot, exceptionally dry. And that's when this novel is set. Now, if you've read any of my other novels, you'll know that frequently I do set the novels in the recent past, the 20th century, late part of the 20th century. So I've got a series on 1980s murder mysteries set amongst the world of pop music. I used to be a pop music journalist, so it's a world that I know well, and the discos and so on, and nightclubs of London. Then I've got the Kennick Cold War murder mystery series, which covers the 1960s, and it's about a sort of a down-at-heel private eye with a secret life that involves some dubious work for some dubious organisation. This one goes into that intervening period. So I've written about the 60s, I've written about the 80s. Now this one goes into the 70s. Now the 1970s, apart from being famous for the long hot summer, it was a period of all sorts of disruption, the 3-day week and the rise of gay liberation, for example. And people remember the fashions, of course, the flares, the loons, the high-heeled or stacked-heeled boots. The music, everything from glam rock through to the early boy bands like the Bay City Rollers, and then on to punk and the rise of disco. So this novel takes you into a world in the north of England, which is partly in that underground world of nightclubs and discos, some of the gay nightlife. It's kind of like a Victorian novel. They used to serialise all the novels, whether it was penny dreadfuls like Sweeney Todd or Dickens, the Pickwick Papers, or coming more recently, I like to think of novels like 44 Scotland Street by Alexander McCall Smith, which is set amongst a large cast of characters in a semi-fictionalised version of Edinburgh, or Armistead Maupin's Tales of the City, which is set in San Francisco. And again, it's like a large cast of characters with lots of interweaving stories. So that's my new novel. Subscribe to it on Substack. You'll get a free chapter every week for some time to come. It's likely to be a fairly long novel. So I hope you subscribe, and I'll be back on this channel with more about something else quite soon.